as well as offline Alu. So this particular session is mainly focused upon how we should plan for 2026 UPSC examination, or if you are planning for 2027 UPSC examination. So in this particular session, I'm going to give a clear description of how we have to plan our optional. Per se, it is not about just anthropology. For every optional, how we have to prepare. But before that, I want to motivate you, or I want to tell you for first next 5 minutes why you have to prepare for civil services. Why? Because the biggest motivation for every man, or people will think that, sir, please motivate me, or few people will tell that I'm not getting motivation. So the biggest motivation for anyone is why. Why we started. Why is very important. If you are strong with why, then it can be any field. It is not only UPSC field. It can be any field. कौन सी भी field हो. You can perform and you can win it. For that, you need to have a strong reasoning. Why? For Sachin Tendulkar, why he started playing cricket. For Ronaldo, why he started playing football. For Vishwanathan, why he started chess. For you, why you started UPSC preparation is also very important. So I am having 6 reasons why you have to prepare for civil services very seriously. I have 6 reasons why you have to prepare for civil services. 6 reasons I have. The first and the foremost reason is for the nation. Yes, 100%. 100% for the nation. There is a popular saying that Deshamante Matti Kadai, Deshamante Manushulai means what? The country means not just the land, the country means not just terrain, country means people. So if you want to serve the nation, you can serve the nation in 2 ways. Number 1, by joining the defense forces and fighting the borders, protecting the borders, fighting with the enemies. And the second is by giving welfare, by giving development to the people of the country. So the civil services will be provide you the opportunity to provide welfare and development for the people of the country. So if your ultimate aim is to do something for the nation, 100% civil services is one platform I am telling you, number 1. Number 2, service orientation. You know that. We call IPS, IAS, Indian Police Service. We call IAS, Indian Administrative Service. Whether they are not going to get the salaries, they are getting the salaries. But in spite of that, then why we call it as a service? Seva. It is something like we are doing save. Something we are doing seva, something we are doing service. Hence, getting salary, getting your car, getting your all privileges, still it is called as service, because if you do your duty, it is service only. That much ultimate power you will be having. Why? Because there is a high chance of misuse of power. There is high chance of higher corruption taking or bribe taking. In spite of that, if you are serving, means hence service orientation. So if your ultimate goal is to do something for the nation, your ultimate goal is to do some service to the nation and recognition. I know a lot of nearly 104 UPSC ranks came from this particular academy. The people who were been unrecognized by the neighborhood. The next house people did not recognize what is his name or what is her name. Once they got into the service, people started recognizing them. People started taking selfies from them. Relatives, kinship, who are enemies, or kinships who target all the times, the relatives who target all the times, the same relatives, now they want to have a selfie with you. That much recognition you will be getting by cracking this particular examination. True, 100%. Privileges and huge respect. You know, a IAS officer will be getting 2 cars, an IAS officer will be getting a bunt road, IAS officer will be getting a very big team of nearly 20 people working for him or her. Recognition and huge respect, privileges. Wherever you go, a protocol will be there. Wherever you go, before you go, your security will reach. Yes. Most of the people doesn't know what are the powers of an IAS officer, what are the powers of IPS officer, what are the privileges of an IAS officer, what are the privileges of IPS officer. As they don't know, they think that it is a normal job, so they won't put their blood and soul for preparing for this particular examination. I am telling you, you will be getting huge respect, you will be getting huge privileges. Under every district collector, nearly 2 crore money will be there in order to develop and provide welfare activities. At the discretion, means so much of development they can do if they are unbiased. So much of development they can do if they are uncorrupted. So if you want to really work for the nation, if you want to really do some service for the nation, yes, this is the right platform. Contacts will develop. 100% contacts will be wherever you go. Your all batch people will be there in every district. Your own batch people will be there in your each district. So easy contacts, huge contacts will be developed. And the most important is Article 311, Article 312 of the Constitution is providing job security. No one can remove you from your official position. No one can remove you from your official position unless President of India signs for your removal. She doesn't have any work. Huh? She will target to remove you. So huge job security. No one can touch you. At least a political master will be removed after 5 years. Political master will be criticized by the people. Political master will be criticized by the opposition parties. But an IAS officer, IPS officer will not be criticized. IAS, IPS, still they get retired at the age of 60 or 62 according to the state policies. They are enjoying this particular service. So huge job security is there. So these are the 6 factors which is motivating me to help you or to guide you or to explain you why you have to prepare for civil services. You know that we see TCS, we see Wipro, we see Accenture, we see Google. They removed 40,000 people, they removed 20,000 people. There is attrition rate or the people are resigning from the job. We are seeing so much of attrition. So much job insecurity in the field, so much insecurity, job insecurity in the market. So there is a need for security, and the security is provided by this particular examination. So my dear students, whenever you start, first you should understand why you started. And you started because of these 6 reasons. Keep in your mind lifelong. I want to do something for the nation. I want to serve. I want to have recognition. I want to have privileges and huge respect. I want to develop my contacts. And I want job security also. If this 6, if you are going to get 100%, no one can stop you. 2, it's again not about you. It's about people. It's not about self. It's about how you work for the people. Yes. So this is a very good opportunity. Before that, just I will tell the exam pattern. I will come back. IAS officer, IPS officer, revenue service officers. There are so many, nearly 28 services are there. You can get any of the service. You will be sitting on the top. Directly you will become the boss. In that office, you are going to be the boss. So Union Public Service Commission will be conducting examination to become this services. If you want to become an IAS, you want to become an IPS, and who is going to conduct the examination? Union Public Service Commission will be conducting the examination. UPSC every year, February, they will give the notification. In May, they will keep prelims. In the August or September, they will keep mains. January, February, March, April beginning, they will conduct interviews. By April 20, they will give the final result. This is the trend. This is the calendar. You talk about Telangana Public Service Commission or Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission or Odisha Public Service Commission. So much of instability, so much of issues. But UPSC doesn't have any issues. Certainty is there. Fixed job calendar is there. So you no need to worry about your attempts. No need to worry about your whether notification will come or not, like how we worry in our state public service commissions. So that guarantee is there by this particular constitutional body, which is called as Union Public Service Commission. And this Union Public Service Commission, next year it is going to celebrate 100 years. Centenary celebrations they are going to conduct UPSC. So this UPSC, if you want to prepare for UPSC, keep this in your mind. Your future depends upon what you do today. And your today already started. Yes. Kal kare so aaj kar, aaj kare so ab. This also you should keep in your mind. Your future depends upon what you do today, and your today already started, so start it. I'm telling you with lot of, I'm into this field since last 16 years. I saw the district collectors from very near. 3 days back on a personal work, I met Hyderabad collector, Dasari Harichandana. Huge respect. One floor is dedicated to her. One floor. It's a 5-floor Hyderabad, in Hyderabad city, 5-floor building, government building. In that one floor is dedicated for a district collector. One floor. Nearly 30 people are working for her. To meet her, for me, it took 3 hours of time. See, so much of life will be there. You will not believe, is it my life or someone's life I am enjoying? Like that you will feel if you crack this examination. True. I'm not exaggerating, it is true. So you have to understand that and you have to start your preparation. And preparation is not that much easy. Hyderabad collector Harichandana became that much big. It's not that much easy. She worked hard. She studied hard. Umaharati, our student, All India rank 3. She is Narayanpet collector now of Telangana state. She worked a lot. So for that to become, you have to start your preparation today. And there are some eligibility criteria. I will give some eligibility criteria and the exam pattern. Then I will go to the pinpoint, which is called as anthropology. So what are the eligibility conditions? You will be having maximum 32, a general category person. The last attempt is 32 and the number of attempts is 6. For OBC, it is 35, it is 9. For SC ST, it is 37, no limit. Till 37 years, you can write SC ST. Maximum age 35, number of attempts 9. Who? OBC. SC ST, maximum 37, number of till age limit. Maximum age for disabled 42 till age limit. So till 42 disabled person can write. SC ST can write up to 37. OBC can write up to 35 but 9 attempts. General can write up to 32, 6 attempts. This is the exam pattern which you should know. You will be having 2 papers. You will be having 2 papers. So overall, the examination pattern is of 3 stages. Prelims, mains, interview, final. You will be having prelims, mains, interview and final. Prelims is qualifying in nature. Prelims is what? Qualifying in nature. You have to qualify. Those who clear prelims, there will be one rope, you have to just cross it. You should not master also. You should not get maximum marks also. Just you have to cross it. You have to qualify. That qualifying paper is prelims. In that prelims, you have 2 papers. One paper is called as General Studies. Other paper is called as Civil Services Aptitude Test, which is called as CSAT. Again, in that CSAT paper, both are multiple choice question paper, objective type of question paper. Again, in that CSAT, you will be given with 80 questions. Every question will be 2.5 marks. 80 into 2.5, 200 marks. So the exam will be for 200 marks. Out of 200 marks, you have to cross 66.6 marks. If you cross the 66.6 marks, it is deemed to be you qualified for CSAT. Then your general studies paper will be evaluated. If you cross CSAT, then only they will evaluate your general studies paper. General studies paper is for merit. In this general studies paper, you will be having big 4, polity, economy, history, geography, and big 4, current affairs big 4, environment, science and technology, current affairs, exclusive current affairs, international relations, current affairs. So 8 subjects you will be having. Here you should get a minimum 100 marks. Minimum 100 out of 200. This is standard. From last 4-5 years, this is the standard. If you get 66.6 in your CSAT, if you get 100 marks in your general studies, you will be clearing your prelims. You will be getting the eligibility to write mains. UPSC examination, original UPSC examination is not prelims. The original UPSC examination is mains. Once upon a time, there was not prelims, only mains was there. When the number is increasing, so they want to filter and hence they kept the exam called as prelims, qualifying test. Now the mains, you will be having 9 papers, my dear students. In the 9 papers, you will be having again 2 qualifying papers. One is English, other is vernacular language of yours. It can be Hindi, it can be Telugu, it can be Odia, it can be Kannada, it can be Tamil, it can be Malayalam. One vernacular language, one English. Qualifying nature. It will be for 300 marks, it will be for 300 marks. Out of 300, you have to cross 100 marks. Out of 300, you have to cross 100, 33.3%. Those who clear the qualifying papers, then only they will evaluate the original papers, which is called as essay. General Studies 1, which is called as History, Society, Geography. General Studies 2, which is called as Polity, Governance, International Relations. GS3, which is Economics, Science and Technology, Environment, Internal Security, Ethics. These 5 papers together is called as General Studies. Essay, 4 GS papers including ethics, and you will be having optional. 1 optional. In every optional, you will be having 2 papers. In every optional, you will be having 2 papers. It can be public administration, it can be geography, it can be political science and international relations, it can be sociology, it can be anthropology. 2 papers will be there. Except Telugu literature. paper except Telugu literature and philosophy papers. All the papers are being divided into general Indian. General Indian, for example, anthropology. Paper 1 is anthropology. PSIR, paper 1 is called a general PSIR and paper 2 is called as Indian PSIR. Means Indian context they will be asking. So two papers will be there. You got the knowledge now. What that? Oh, in optional, two papers will be there, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 is called as general, all the details will be there, subject will be there, concepts will be there. Paper 2 is called as Indian will be there, which means the concept will be applied in Indian context, and it's called as Indian paper. So anthropology have two papers. Paper 1 is general anthropology, paper 2 is called as Indian anthropology. So 5 general studies papers, 2 optional papers, 2 qualifying papers, overall 9 papers. Overall, 9 papers. This is only qualifying, and the merit will be decided by these 7 papers. Each paper will be for 250 marks, 250 into 7. 250 into 7 is equal to 1750 marks. You will be writing the mains examination. 7 days will be there, your mains examination. Starts on Sunday, ends on Sunday. At a stretch, you need to write the exams. Those who get minimum 50% of the marks, 1750 means nearly if you get 850 marks, you will be getting the eligibility to attend the interview, and hence you will be having interview for 275 marks. So overall 1750 plus 275 is equal to 2025. You will be having the exam. If 2025, if you get 1000 marks, you will be the topper in the country. In this optional paper will be having two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Total will be how much? 2025. According to your category, according to your rank, it will be decided whether you are going to get IAS or IPS or IRS. Whether you are going to get your home state or not with respect to insider vacancy and outsider vacancy. According to that calculation of Ministry of Personnel and Training, you will be getting your position which is called as cadre, and this is by your service. Service is only by the rank and your category, whereas cadre allocation will be done according to the availability of vacancies based upon insiders, outsider, OBC, SC, ST. So in this optional is 500 marks, whereby it constitutes paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 and paper 2. So listen, my dear students. So optional, it can be any optional. Here I am going to discuss about anthropology optional, and the anthropology optional will be having two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 is called as general anthropology and paper 2 is called as Indian anthropology. Paper 1 is called as general anthropology, paper 2 is called as Indian anthropology, and optional will make, optional will destroy. Whether you will create or whether you will be not, the list will decide upon how many marks you are going to get in optional. Optional will make, optional will break. Remember this. Optional will make, optional will break. If you get 300 marks out of 500, damn sure you will get any service. If you get 290 out of 500, damn sure you will get interview call. Fixed formula. General studies, how much ever you study, you will get 50%, maximum 50%, means 250, 125 marks you will get. Economy will not cross 80 marks only, just general trend. How much ever you study, essay, you will get some marks, ethics, you will get some marks, GS 1, 2, 3, same marks you will get. So where you can score more marks and you can get into interview cumulatively is optional paper. This logic you have to remember. Who will master optional? They will master civil service examination. Those who master civil service examination, they will master IAS. Like that it is. So optional will make, optional will break. That optional I am going to discuss now. Which optional is best I am going to discuss now. Which optional you have to take, that I am going to discuss now. focus for another 30 minutes. So prelims, mains, as I told you, the complete, so many optionals are there. So today we are going to discuss about optional. Which optional to take, sir? The first biggest question. Which optional we have to take, sir? Which optional I have to prepare, sir? For them. Result oriented. You have to check previous year performance. For example, 2025 mains completed on August 31st. How the question paper was, you have to check. How many students got ranked through anthropology optional, you have to check. How was the question paper, you have to check. Previous year's questions, you have to check, then you will get an idea. Yes, sir. Anthropology, nearly 8% of the students who are cracking the examination are from anthropology optionals. 8%. According to annual report of UPSC 2022, you can check in the upsc.gov.in website. Yes, it is producing very good results from our academy. We don't conduct any mock interviews. Only our classroom students. 17 students got into the examination. 17 students got rank, and in which 14 students are from anthropology option. Yes, it is performing. Why it is performing also I will tell. Result oriented. Take that optional which is result oriented. How? By checking previous year's performances. Next, it should be simple and easy. For example, if you take public administration, very complex. If you take geography, very complex. If you take any, I'm not telling any other options like that, but you have to be very careful whether the optional is simple or easy. How you can know that? Open the syllabus copy, read the syllabus copy. If you come across the keywords which you already know, Indian society, Indian village, tribal problems, health, education, displacement, Hindu-Muslim conflict, Indus Valley civilization, which you already read everything. Marriage, family, kinship, economic organizations, political organization, religion, culture, civilization. This is all I have an idea, no? Means that optional you have to take, which is simple and easy. Answer writing should be easy. Yes, answer writing. Why? Because finally your best answer is going to give you the marks. It is not the coaching, it is not the you also. Your answer will give you the marks. So where you can write best answers. कहां पे आपका बेस्ट आंसर हो जाता है, कौन सी ऑप्शनल में आप अच्छी तरह से आंसर लिख पाते हो, वो वाला ऑप्शनल आपको पकड़ना पड़ेगा. Easy to do revision, yes. Why? Because after your general studies, there will be gap of 5 days. In that 5 days, you have to do complete revision of your paper 1 and paper 2. In that limited time, if you want to do a complete revision of your paper 1 and paper 2, is a very toughest task. Then how you will do in that 5 days? Why? Because what we read just before the examination, like a revision, that we will write in the examination. That is the fact. Then which optional is best to make the revision notes? Which optional is simple and easy? Which optional content is less? Which optional syllabus is less? That syllabus I can make the revision notes, and that revision notes I will prepare in that 5 days of holidays for writing the mains examination, which is called as preparation holiday. What we come across in our daily life? Yes, what we come across. I told you, we come across tribe, we come across social problems, we come across women problem, we come across marriage, family, kinship. That optional should not be like something we are going to discuss about the political system of any foreign country. We are not going to discuss about the terrain of any other planet. So these all are not necessary, no. What we see in our daily life, Hindu-Muslim conflict, communalism, regionalism, ethnic conflict, secessionism, tribal problems, Indian village problems, caste problems, what we come across in our daily life, if that topics are there in our syllabus, then you will feel comfort. When you feel comfort, you can study properly. These are all the parameters you have to check, beta. These are all the parameters, these are all the factors you have to look into it before choosing any optional. Yes. It's not just like that someone is telling and you are joining or you are reading, you are taking optional. No. How much spouse is important? How much a wife is important for a man? How much husband is important for a female? That much important optional for a UPSC aspirant. Just like that, we should never take optional. We need to have proper understanding. We need to do proper homework. We need to do proper study. Then we have to take optional. That person is giving optional for 10,000 rupees. That person is giving optional coaching for 5,000 rupees. So I will take that optional. Your life will be disturbed like anything. Your life will be destroyed like anything. How much the wife is important, how much the husband is important, that much your optional is important. Why? Because optional will make, optional will break. Think a lot and you have to take the optional. Availability of resources, whether all the resources are there or not. Availability of resources. Whether mentor is there, whether faculty is there, whether daily answer writing practice is happening, weekly test is happening, whether I am getting case studies, whether I am getting current affairs magazines of my anthropology or any other optional, whether all resources are there. Why? Because if you take veterinary science, resources are not available. If you take physics for UPSC examination, civil service examination, you will not have that much of good content. You will not have that much of good resources, availability of resources. And finally, availability of good mentor is also very important. See, if I want to switch into another field, for example, if I want to switch into another field, अभी के अभी मुझे सिनेमा बनना है, सिनेमा स्टार बनना है. Just like that, I can become a cinema star, or I need to have a mentor. I need to have a mentor. Similarly, if you want to become an IAS officer, yes, there is a need for one person who will be helping you in your optional. Like that, for your complete GS preparation, for your complete optional preparation, if you have a very good mentor, 100% no one can stop you from cracking this examination. So these 7 points are very important before choosing an optional. Remember it. It should be result oriented, simple and easy. Answer writing should be easy, easy to do revision. What we come across in our daily life, availability of resources, availability of good mentor. If these all factors are present, then that should be your optional. That should be your optional. Yes. So for anything in life, we need to know why and how. So why, how to choose optional. I told you how to choose optional. See, a friend in need is a friend indeed. You ask any ranker who got the rank, he will tell that my optional has saved. For example, you Google it, you YouTube it, type the name Uma Harati All India Rank 3. Why you got the service? She will tell that I changed my optional and that anthropology optional helped me to get the service. Why? Because previously I used to have geography optional. It didn't work for me for 5 attempts, and in my 4 attempts, in my 5th attempt, I changed my optional and I worked properly. Then I am into the service. Optional had saved her. She herself told in her interviews. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Optional is also a friend. When you are in need, optional will give you marks. So hence anthropology. These all characteristics are present in anthropology. These all factors are present in anthropology. How? I will explain you rationally. Just like that, I will not teach. Just I will give you the evidences also. Anthropology. Now original webinar. Why anthropology as the optional and how anthropology as the optional. First, why anthropology? Why you have to take anthropology as the optional? True. Limited syllabus, paper 1 12 units, paper 2 9 units. Clarity of syllabus. Clearly they mentioned first unit is evolution of man and archaeology. Second unit is marriage, family, kinship, society. Third unit economy. Fourth unit polity. Fifth unit religion. Sixth unit anthropological thought. Seventh unit language. Eighth unit fieldwork traditions. Ninth unit genetical disease. 10th unit growth and development. 11th unit fertility. 12th unit applications of anthropology. Clear cut clarity. 80% of the preparation will be static subject. Only 20% is dynamic. And for that, I'm giving you anthropology monthly magazines. I'm giving you 1,000 case studies which are current oriented. So 20% also been done, but 80% will be static, 20% will be dynamic. So once you prepared your notes, done. Once you made your notes, it is done. Once you prepared your notes, done. Your preparation is been done. Questions in the final mains examination will be direct. In few papers, in other papers, there will be round tripping of questions. But in Anthropology, the questions will be very direct. Write about Apatani tribal community. Yes, I accept that paper 1 of 2025 was little bit tricky. Now you need to change the approach. Yes, but how you have to change the approach? I will tell you. Practice more answers. Write more tests. Two things you have to do. You have to have a very good mentor. Three things you need to have. You need to have a very good mentor. You need to have very good classes, and you need to have very good test series also. In that test series also, the question paper should be of high standard. If these three things are happening, and you should prepare. And you should prepare. Fifth, and you need to have proper content, 5 materials. Proper mentor, proper classes, proper test series, proper material, content, information, and you should read. If these 5 combinations are happening, then the questions will be very direct. Write about Apatani tribal community, glottochronology. Write about Natufian culture. I'm not talking about easy questions. These are tough questions of PYQs. There is proper availability of material and resources in the market. Anthropology subject is not new. No, anthropology is not new. We are studying about ourselves. Aristotle told anthropology subject of infinity curiosity about man. Whatever man is experiencing, if we study about that man's experience, it is called as anthropology. You are studying about yourself. You are knowing about yourself, how you evolved. If you live in village, what are the problems? If you live in tribal society, what are the problems? If you live in urban centers, what are the problems? You are going to study about yourself in anthropology. 5 factors. It covers 30% of general studies, my dear students. GS1. GS1. 3 modules are there. History, Indian society, geography. Complete Indian society is anthropology paper 2. GS2. 3 modules. Polity, governance, international relations. Governance is also part of anthropology paper 2. PESA Act, Forest Rights Act, etc. GS3. 4 modules you have: economy, science and technology, environments, internal security. Complete internal security is part of paper 2. Naxalism. GS4. So many examples you will be getting in anthropology to write a very good ethics paper. Essay. In anthropology, you will be understanding evolutionary perspective. If you write an essay in evolutionary perspective, whether reader will understand properly or not. From day 1 to day 2, if you write like a diary, whether anyone will understand or not. So 30% of your general studies syllabus will be covered in your anthropology optional. Social issues, tribal issues, we can expect questions in interview as well. Interview, if you 3 students who are going for UPSC interview with anthropology optional, one student damn sure is getting questions on anthropology optional. What is nature man spirit complex? What is mark approach, men area resource cooperation approach? What are the problems of Dongria Cone? Can you tell me the studies of Franz Boas? What is advocated by postmodernists? In 2019, direct prelims, 3 questions came from anthropology optional. Since last 6 to 5 years, I told you 8 to 9% of the students who are cracking the examination are from anthropology optional. Major advantage is you can do very good quick revision. Revision is most important. Making revision notes, making summary notes, making synopsis notes is very easy. If you prepare that particular revision notes, done. In that 5 days of your mains examination, if you read that revision notes, your preparation is done. So according to me, this 10 points is making me to inform you that anthropology is the best option. It is your decision, but however, these 10 points are motivating me, inspiring me to explain you that why anthropology is the best option. First one is limited and clarity syllabus, 80% statics. The questions in the main final examination will be direct. 4, there is proper availability of mentor, teachers and resources. Anthropology subject is not new. You are going to study about yourself. What are all the problems which you are facing? And 30% of the general study syllabus will be covered. Paper 2, anthropology tribal issues, which will be asked in interview as well. There is a prelims direct questions are there. And since last 5 to 6 years, 8 to 9% of the students who clear this examination are from anthropology optional. Finally, doing revision is very easy. Writing answers are very easy. Hence. Okay, sir, I understood, sir. I got it. Then how I should do, sir? How I should do? Read some basic books like NCERT, Indian Society, and Social Problems in Indian Society. These two books are there. 11th class NCERT, 12th class NCERT. It will give a proper idea on anthropology paper 2. Start with NCERT books. Mentoring is necessary. Join with a proper educator. Yes. Yes, 100%. If not, we will be confused here. True. I'm not telling to join any academy. I'm not telling to join any coaching center. I'm telling to join a educator. I'm telling you to join a mentor. Someone should be required. For me also, someone should be required. Someone should guide me. No, a senior should be there who is already into the field. If he's guiding me, then I can properly go very soon. If not, if I do alone, I can do. I'm not telling we cannot do alone. We can do alone, but it takes time. We can do self-study, but it takes time. You should have a proper mentor. Do answer writing practice, make proper revision notes. Like this, you have to prepare for your anthropology. How you have to prepare? First, you start with NCERT books, then you join with any proper mentor, do daily answer writing practice, and make revision notes. See, when I was writing 4 lakhs applications, now it is 10 lakhs increased. Competition has been increased. When I was writing, only 4 lakhs applications went to UPSC. Now approximately 2022 to 2025. Why I mentioned 2022? Why? Because in UPSC website, the report is only till 2022. So I mentioned it. I cannot keep 2025. Why? Because official document is not there. Official facts are not there. So I kept 2022. 14 lakhs application. Huge competition. You are a beginner. First read the syllabus. Understand the focus areas. What are the focus areas? For paper 1, anthropological thought. For paper 2, tribal India. Who mastered anthropological thought in paper 1, who mastered tribal India in paper 2, they will master anthropology. Know where to read from which content. I am going to provide you 5 contents. 5 contents I will be, 5 resources I will provide. Number 1, my classroom notes. Textbook, Complete Anthropology by McGraw-Hill's Publications, the famous publications in the world, one of the famous publications. Third, every Sunday there will be exam. For every Sunday, the topper will be rewarded with a prize of costly prize. A book will be given, and model answers, the best model answers will be provided for every weekly test. Fourth, for every unit, I will provide value-added content. And fifth, case studies will be provided with PYQs from 2014 to 2025. Model answers will be provided. If these 5 resources are with you, properly you understood the classes, properly you understood the content, and you are writing very good answers, and you are practicing tests also, UPSC chairman also cannot stop you from getting 300 marks. For that, you need to change your approach. Anyhow, I'm changing the approach. I'm being more dynamic. What UPSC is asking in 2024, I went to every examination, I will go to the mains examination center and I will take the first-hand information and I will understand what type of question paper they are asking, how they are molding it. Accordingly, I'm changing and adopting in my classes. I am changing according to the time. My approach is also changing according to the time. What approach, sir? Nothing, no approach. People are telling there is a need to change after nothing. Practice. When you practice more, for any type of question, you will be able to write an answer. Why? Because your approach, your strategy, your understanding, your comprehension skills will be changed so that you can write a proper answer. Follow the honest mentor blindly. Curiosity to be maintained. Writing practices. This for a fresher. Few people will be there who are seniors, who believe that I know everything. No, no, no. Including me, everyone should think that I don't know. I know drop, unknown ocean. If we understand that known is drop, unknown is ocean, we will be down to earth. When we are down to earth, we try to learn more. Learning is what required. So seniors also, you should think that I have to learn more. Seniors also should think that I should be down to earth. I have to read more. Being down to earth is important. More to learn. Revision. Everyone should do writing practice, I'm telling you. Competition is increasing, my dear. Question paper, they are tickling and they are changing the question paper. So how to approach, sir? If you practice, when you are reading the questions, then automatically you will get that particular skill of understanding the question, comprehending it, writing answer according to the demand of the question. That can develop only by writing tests. Again, quality test, not all the tests, quality test. So what I did, I divided paper 1 into 6 modules, paper 2 into 6 modules. Whenever I teach, I will be teaching like this: paper 1 6 modules, paper 2 6 modules. I will be keeping you 12 tests. So every module I will be keeping the test so that you will get the confidence. Yes, मेरा ये module हो गया है, मेरा ये module हो गया है. For example, paper 1, unit 1, introduction to anthropology and evolution of man. Unit 1, Indian archaeology, general archaeology. Socio-cultural anthropology, 2, 3, 4, 5, marriage, family, kinship, economy, religion. Anthropological theories, 6, 7, 8. How the culture evolved. Physical anthropology, 9, 10, 11. Understanding about the man genetically, not completely biology, it's little bit part of biology. What all I studied will be applied in unit number 12. So for every module, you will be having the test. Here also, evolution of man in India, unit 1. Indian social system, 2, 3. What is Indian social system, man? Indian social system is nothing but caste system. Population. Development of anthropology in India. What it is, sir? Development of anthropology. How anthropology has been evolved like a discipline. What are the factors for it? Who are responsible for making anthropology as a discipline? Indian village studies, unit number 5, completely. What are the agrarian problems? Impact of globalization on Indian agriculture. How the social change is happening in Indian villages because of Sanskritization, modernization, westernization, interplay between great tradition, little tradition, impact of Panchayat Raj institution, impact of media, how the villages are having a change which is called a social change. Villages, how they are transforming, we will be discussing here. Tribal India, 6, 7, 8, complete tribal issues and tribal problems we will be doing in 6, 7, 8. And finally, Indian social issues like regionalism, ethnic conflict, communalism. This paper 2 is units 1 to 9. Here it is 1 to 12. Every module, so that you will get a confidence. अच्छा, मेरा एवोल्यूशन ऑफ मैन इन इंडिया मॉड्यूल खत्म हो गया है, मेरा इंडियन सोशल सिस्टम का मॉड्यूल खत्म हो गया है, मेरा डेवलपमेंट ऑफ एंथ्रोपोलॉजी इन इंडिया खत्म हो गया है. व्हाट इज दिस मीन? फोर्थ यूनिट इज बीन कंप्लीटेड, फिफ्थ यूनिट इज कंप्लीटेड, 6, 7, 8 यूनिट हैज बीन कंप्लीटेड. सो मॉड्यूल वाइज व्हेन इट इज कंप्लीटिंग, you will be getting the confidence. You know, what is my ambition? When my student leaves the classroom, he should leave with confidence. That confidence should be generated. Yes, I am in the safe hands. Yes, sir. I am in the safe hands. Yes, I will also follow this strategy, sir. मुझे भी करना है सर, मुझे भी 300 लाना है सर, और पूरे के पूरे 12 टेस्ट लिखता हूं सर मैं. All classes I will be attentive, sir. I will attend all the classes. I will be present all the classes, sir. I am telling you, if you are present all the classes and if you write the 12 tests, I will guarantee you 300 marks. If not, your fees will be refunded. Why? Because I have that confidence. Attendance is important. Attention is important. Attention is important. Attendance is important. Acceleration is important. Triple A. Attention, attendance, acceleration. Past. Why? Because our motto is 2026. If misses, 2027 should be the final. Next Monday, I'm going to start the new module, Socio-Culture Anthropology module. Fresh Socio-Culture Anthropology, new module from Monday. What is our approach? Within 4 months, syllabus will be completed. See, 4 months means, I mean, 100 to 120 sessions. Each session will be for 2 hours. Overall, it will be for 230 hours of classes will be there. Compulsory 230 hours of classes will be there. And every weekend you will have exclusive doubt clearing session. You check anywhere whether they are keeping doubt clearing session. No. Every week compulsory we will have doubt. Every week Sunday test, every week doubt clearing session, exclusive. Every word in the syllabus will be covered and you will be having 10 points. 300 plus marks are guaranteed. User friendly and service orientation approaching. I will give my personal number. It is a proven record that I reply to each and every student. I don't have any personal number. I have only one number. That one number is with every student. Why? Because I'm passionate to teach. I love teaching. I love my students cracking the examination. That is my passion. What can defeat passion? Nothing. Weekly test and answer writing practice and personal evaluation. Yes. UPSC standard evaluation, no compromise on evaluation. Evaluation I will be doing and our mentors also will be doing. Bottom to top approach, under promise, over delivery. Kam bolo, jyada do. How, sir? Last batch, we didn't promise that we will be giving model answers for PYQs from 2014 to 2024 model answers book, but we gave. 2 books for paper 1, paper 2. We didn't promise it, but we gave. So this is our approach. Then about me, I did my MA in anthropology and I'm also pursuing my PhD in anthropology. I went to UPSC interview 3 times and my interview marks are in social media. No teacher student model, matured international model of lectures. What does it mean? First, I will take time and I will explain. After that, I will take 10 minutes of time. Any doubts you can ask me. When your all doubts are clarified and if you tell green signal, if you give yes sir, you can continue, then I will take another topic. With a single doubt, with single question, if anyone is sitting, I will not stop. Proper class notes will be provided. Proper class notes will be provided. Compulsory exams, whatever it may be, what we are doing. And I told under promise, over delivery. No? One more example I will tell you. Every day we are giving one question, print out. On the top, there will be question and you will be given 2 papers. After the class, I will be standing and you will be writing the answers and you will be submitting and going. It is happening. Ask any of our student. Evening 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, my daily class will be there, anthropology. If you have any doubts, after 8 o'clock, the students will be going out. You can stand and you can take the review and then you can decide. I am that much strong. I am that much confident. My student possesses all rights to ask any questions to me. No curtailment of rights. User friendly. My target is my student should cross 300 plus marks. Yes. Why? Yes, someone is getting 300 plus. Why? My student should not get, man. You should only get. And for every 10 days, 10 minutes of motivation will be there. Why? Because I want to bring you back. When I bring you back, you will study hard, you will work hard. Why? Because I don't want your admission, I want your rank, I want your result. Yes, true. What big happiness will be there? So how to choose academic and mentor? Commitment of the faculty is very important. Track record of the academy, ranks and present students review. You have to go to the present students and talk to them. If they give positive review, then only you have to join. Why? Because he experienced. So he will give you the original review. That much confident I am. Rankers. You can see how many testimonials are there in our YouTube channel. Responsible and accountable academy. Every minute we will be thinking about our students. Not we. I'm telling you, any academy if you want to join, you check this and you join. Don't choose academy because of convenience. Choose on the lines of credibility. Convenience means what? One person will tell that I will give for 1,000 rupees. One person I will give for 2,000 rupees. No. Quality is important, man. If you want to do lunch, Telangana government and Andhra Pradesh government, one example. Telangana government and Andhra Pradesh government is giving 5 rupees meals. If you want to eat, whether you are eating 5 rupees meals or you are going to a hotel and eating 80 rupees or 100 rupees per plate meals. 50 rupees, 80 rupees or 100 rupees plate meals. Why? Quality is important. No. It is not that we have to fill the stomach. What we are filling the stomach should be quality so that there will be no problem in the future. Experience. Experience of the faculty is most important. Up to now, I taught nearly 150 batches. Several academies, several places. Experience is damn important. So wherever you find this particular options, this particular criteria, then you have to choose parameters. So this is my rank. First, the big rank directly from me is Sankirt 323. Now he is ADG to the governor of Telangana state. Raj Bhavan, he is 323 marks he got. Ashwin, 235 he got in 2021. 2023 he got 148 rank. IRS, Vijay. So she's not my student, but I am motivated by her. See, it's very important. Optional is very important. You cannot compromise. And my demo classes are there in the YouTube. You can just check. Structuralism, very toughest topic in anthropology is structuralism. Structuralism, Vishnu IAS Academy. You will understand. Any topic, my lectures are there. You can see my pedagogy, how I am explaining. So much confident I am, so I am telling you. So if you have any doubts or queries or anything, so you can reach us. And previous year's questions also, if you see, all are covered from my classroom. I gave the reflections also in YouTube of 2025, how many questions we covered. Immediately after the question paper, how many questions came with PDF I provided.